You are good. You are good to go.
All right. So thank you, Cora, for putting this together. I appreciate you. I love that our company can work together cross line. And like I always tell people when I'm trying to recruit people that, and this is a good recruiting tip, guys, there's a lot of companies that you have this pocket of teams over here, and then you got this team, and everybody keeps secrets. Like, why are all you guys keeping secrets? Like, our goal is to get the company to $1 billion company. So we must work together. I mean, I've worked with Mallory, I've worked with, Raneem, with all types of leaders in this company. If we do that, and we will be unselfish and we will help other people, God will help us in return. So this goes whether it's helping each other in the company, whether it's putting free advice out on your social media. Just have a servant heart. Don't make it about yourself, and then good things will come into you. So I wanted to lead with that. But part of this is going to be what I trained on at convention, guys, but I'm going to go a little bit more in detail, and I have a couple other things. So what I led off with in convention was, would you recruit you? Okay. And I want you to think about that. Okay. Have you been consistent in the past month? Like, have you been showing up when you're sick? Are you consistent in your team chat? Or are you letting your leader do all of the leadership and the rah re stuff? So why not you guys? Are you showing up in the breakthrough community page? Are you posting about your testimony? Are you showing up on your social media? Guys, go look at your last 5 posts. If you're trying to recruit somebody, let's say you send this perfect message to somebody, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go to your last 5 posts that you posted on social media. Okay, they're going to see what you're about. Go take a look. Are you sharing cat videos? Are you posting about politics? Like, what are you doing? Just keep in mind when you're trying to recruit somebody, they're going to be looking at what you're doing. They're going to make sure that you're showing up. They're going to go back a month, 2 months, 3 months. Okay, so would you recruit yourself? What is your work ethic like? Okay, if you treat this like a business, it'll pay you like a business. And so the people that you're trying to recruit, like, they can sense that. Do you recruit people and then do you take a vacation? Do you leave it to your leader to help those people? Okay, I was talking to Mallory about a month or 2 ago, and she was telling me that some people man, I just can't sign anybody up. I'm not recruiting anybody. She makes them show the last 48 hours in instant messenger. Okay, let me see your messenger. Okay, if I go look in all of your messages, drop a 1 in the comments. If I looked in your messenger right now for the last 48 hours, what would it look like? So drop a 1 if you've been in massive action in the past 48 hours. That's part of recruiting yourself, guys. Okay, so make sure you're showing up. I show up even when I'm sick and when I don't want to. I did a Zoom today at 2 o'clock. I was tired. I did not want to do it, but I showed up anyways. Okay, so show up in your stories, show up on social media, anywhere and everywhere. Okay. Guys, this is huge. So going back to my first company, they had amazing products just like they do here at Bravenly. And I was always taught, be a product of the products. Okay. And that's multifaceted. So do you have a story? Okay. Like if you're just going out and eating McDonald's and Burger King and taking the supplements and you're not getting like a story, I promise you'll be able to sell and recruit people better if you'll get yourself a story. Now, maybe you don't need to lose weight. Like, maybe it's energy. Maybe you need to know your story. Okay. And so when I'm reaching out to people and they want to know more information about the products and the business, what do I do first? I share my story, and then I share other people's stories. I'm down 16 pounds. My joints are better. I'm sleeping better. All the things. So what is your story, guys? I want to see you type it in the comments. I want to see some of your physical transformation stories. And if you don't have one, I highly recommend that you go out and do it. It's not just taking the supplements, it's eating healthy and doing all the things. And I promise you that you'll do better. And then know other people's stories. So I share all day long. I'm like, okay, I dropped 16 pounds, which is not that impressive. Andrew Delarusso on my team dropped 40. Randy dropped, he went from 243 to 215 in 40 days. Like, do you know other stories to share? We're the direct sharing business, not the direct selling business. If you guys are just sending these scripts and trying to sell, script, it's not going to happen. If you're posting on your social media like a picture with all of the ingredients, and there's a picture and it says, this is what Rush Extreme does, and you're not posting a picture of yourself with your favorite product telling a story, then it's not going to happen. Okay. So like we want to be telling stories, our stories plus others. If you don't have a story, go to the Bravely Breakthrough community page, pull some before and after pictures, slap it in your stories. I'm sure most people aren't going to mind. Okay. Do you treat this like a job or a hobby? I kind of already touched on that, guys. Some of you are treating it like a hobby. I mean, you're reaching out to like one person a week, 2 people a week. It's just not going to happen. Like I treat this like a job and it pays me like a job. So keep that in mind. Next thing, guys, follow-ups. This is one of the most important things. There's so many people that join the business and within the first 30 days, like have you ever drop a 1 in the comments if you've had somebody sign up and in 30 days they were out? Like this didn't work for me. I'm gone, dude. I messaged my mom and my neighbor and they told me no. It takes way longer than 30 days, guys. You got to follow up like crazy. I tell my team, follow up until either they block you or they die. And that's serious, dude. I always share Andrew's story. I reached out to him for 10 years and he finally said yes in September. Maybe it was October. So anyways, he finally signed up after 10 years. I messaged him 6 times a year, even picked up the phone and called him and chatted about life, and it just wasn't his timing. He's my number 2 seller on my team now, and it took 10 years, guys. Look, a lot of you want to be vice president, right? You may not get that person that's going to take you to vice president in your first 6 months. It may happen in month 7 and month 12. What if it took you 2 years to find one person that took you to vice president? Vice president and above is a 6-figure income. You go to college for 4 years, right? And what do? You get yourself in debt. Then you don't even work in that same field that you got yourself in debt for 4 years. Guys, we're not giving ourselves enough time to strike the gold mine. You seen that guy that's like digging for the diamonds, and right before he got there, he turned around and went the other direction. I'm telling you guys, if you stick around, you message enough people, you will find that diamond in the rough. Okay, write this down and tell all the people that you recruit, they need to know this. 80% of all yeses happen between the 5th and 12th contact. Okay, for Andrew, it was 61 contacts. Most people, it's between the 5th and 12th. 48% of people won't follow up a second time. Okay. See ya. I don't have my list near me, but trust me, I have a very long list. Okay. I follow up with these people all the time, but you always want to be adding to your list too. You don't want to follow up with the same people over and over and over and over. So consistently be reaching out to people. Okay. And look, let's say that you reach out, the last 5 times you reached out to somebody was about Bravely. Okay. Mix it up. You know, go see what they're doing on their social media. Like, hey, I just saw your daughter graduated college. Congratulations. Like, what is she going to do now? Like, strike up a regular human conversation. It doesn't just have to be about Bravely. And look, maybe you message somebody in Messenger. Not everybody checks Facebook Messenger. Maybe you send them a text. Maybe they're just not seeing anything. Go comment on their posts. I've had people that I commented on their Facebook post. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I forgot you messaged me a month ago about the products. I'm ready to give it a try. Okay. Next thing, guys, this is a relationship business. If all you're doing is sending a script, then it's not going to happen. Okay. It's a relationship business. And I want you guys to write this down. This is what I've been doing for years. I form everybody. I'll tell you what it means and then I'll go in order. The F in form stands for family. The O stands for occupation. The R stands for recreation. And the M is message. That's the Bravely message. Okay. So we need to ask them questions. We want to be interested in them. Interested, not interesting. If all it is like, man, my name's Glen Rollins. I just got 9 trophies at convention. I just made $100,000, and I don't even ask them like a question about themselves. They don't care what my accolades are. Like, what is in it for me? So what do I do first? And if you form everybody, guess what? You know how everybody has the time objection, the money objection, and all that stuff. If you form them, you can get the objection knocked out. So let's start with this. Family, like Heather Fridge on my team has 5 kids. Okay. Some people have 6 kids. Even dude, 1 kid takes up a lot of time, right? So, okay, so I'm asking Heather, like, hey, how's the family? Oh, I'm homeschooling. My 17-year-old is giving me problems. My 1-year-old is keeping me up at night, whatever. I'm asking about their family. Okay, well, I know that obviously feeding kids costs money, right? Kids also take up time. And then I ask about, so what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm in college and I'm a waiter right now. And I got a kid, whatever. Okay, so they're telling you about their occupation. Maybe they're a school teacher. School teachers are amazing, but they don't earn enough income, correct? Especially with this economy. So we're learning about them. Recreation, what do you like to do for fun? I don't have time to have fun because I work too much. Like, I like to travel. I haven't been able to travel in 5 years. Okay, we're putting the pieces to this puzzle together. So when I'm in person and if I'm sitting by somebody on an airplane, I have 2 hours to form these people. And in my backpack, guess what? I got a Pina Colada Rush Extreme in my backpack. So when they get done telling me all the things, guess what? I'm going to sample them. Okay, so then I give them the message. Oh man, like, it sounds like you're super busy and you want to share your experience. And I would say, hey, look, I know exactly how you feel. I was super busy. I was a full-time grad student. I had two jobs. Now I'm married. I have a daughter, whatever. I know exactly how you felt. I felt the same way, or know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. And then you give them the message. So I'm doing Bravenly. Now I'm earning more income. Okay. I've been able to cut my hours at my job, spend more time with my family. So you want to make sure that you cut those. You already know they're going to give you the family and the time objection. So by asking them questions, you can tie in the message and then we can go from there. So form everybody. Okay. Part of relationships, guys, are you just behind? Are you being a keyboard warrior? Or are you picking up the phone and calling people? They want to hear your voice and they want to hear your excitement. Like, I guarantee if Mallory picked up the phone and called you, you could probably hear her screaming and through the phone. Like, she's super excited. When you watch her lives, like, they're buying you, they're buying like your excitement. Or even a voice clip. I'm very smooth on my voice clips. Like, I can pretty much talk people in to doing like, dude, if you put me in a 3-way chat, I'm a smooth operator. But if I just sit there and type something like this, they can't feel it. It's going to take you a lot longer to close people. So guys, please pick up the phone and have a conversation and be a human. Don't be a robot. Nobody wants to be spammed. If you guys have been spammed before, what did you think of that spammy message that they sent you? You weren't too happy about it, right? Okay. All right. And part of relationships, guys, if you don't know how to have relationships, go to Facebook store, like on their stories. Like, what I do every day is I don't like say, hey, cute dog. What kind of dog is it? Where are you traveling to? What is the recipe? So ask questions on there. Maybe they've been ghosting you while you've been reaching out to them about Bravenly. Go to their stories and ask them a question like, hey, that looks awesome. Can you tell me more about it? Okay, so relationships, birthdays. Okay, that's the easiest way, either before or after their birthday. Leave a voice clip like, hey, sorry I forgot your birthday. Leave a voice clip, let them hear. Okay, the next thing, guys, write this down. This is huge. Okay, I'm going to do this one too. When I'm talking to people about products, so I've noticed in our company, there's a lot of people that have high PBVs. Like, you guys are freaking crushing it. Our products are awesome. We have a high reorder rate. But let me ask you this question. Everybody that you bring on board as a customer, everybody, are you saying, hey, did you just want the products? Or were you open to earning extra income? Are you asking them that question? Let me see a 1 in the comments if you are not asking that question to every customer that you brought on board so far. Don't be scared. Because look, here's the deal. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I have one lady who had a Hummer and she had a mansion that joined our last company. And we thought she had it made. We thought she was rich. But you know what? Behind closed doors, she was eating ramen noodles. Okay. Some people can't afford these products. So we need to mention the opportunity. But also with that, guys, you know what? Let me try the products first and then I'll go to the business. But if you never bring the business, they're never going to join your business. I've had some people like, man, I would love to earn extra income and sign up right there on the spot, but at least let them know about it. Okay. And then you can follow up in 2 weeks. Man, how's the products going? Oh, you're down 10 pounds. You got energy. Would you love to share people and earn some extra income? So always bring that up. That's why most of I would love customers, but I always bring up the business. So 75% of the people I'm bringing in is for the business. But it started off because I wanted to talk to them about being a customer, okay? Then convert your ambassadors into brand partners. That's easy. If you have ambassadors right now that you haven't brought up the opportunity, tomorrow put this on your to-do list. Message all of your ambassadors. Well, unless you're Misty Lee, you can't message everybody. So message all of your ambassadors and say, hey, how are you doing on your products? Great, you're down 10 pounds. Would you like to share this with other people? Don't prejudge people, guys. Guys, does everybody that you know about Bravenly? Does your neighbor know that you do Bravenly? Okay, does the people that you work with know that you do Bravenly? We have a miracle in our mouth. We are in the best company in the entire world. And when people talk to me, they know that I know that our company is the best, guys. So does everybody know? If they don't, you need to get out of your own way. And look, I was talking to a lady today. She said, man, I'm just scared to talk to these people. They're probably going to tell me no. Well, if you don't talk to them, the answer is always no, right? Ray Higdon gave us a challenge at convention. Go for a no, okay? So if you guys have never read this book or seen the YouTube video, it's called, it's just called Go for a No. But it's like, go for a no, yes is the destination, no is how you get there, right? I've been doing that since convention. I have a couple high leaders that I thought was doing phenomenal in their company, but actually want to get out of the industry that I'm glad I messaged. I went for the no, and now they're interested in what I'm doing. And don't prejudge people, guys. One of the best distributors I've ever had was a lawyer, but at first I prejudged, man, he's a lawyer, dude. He's got his stuff together. He ain't going to want to do this. But you know how much student loan debt he had? $210,000 in student loan debt. With this economy, people need what we have. So do not prejudge people. Go for it. Go for 5 no's a day. Well, who's up for the challenge to do it for the rest of the month of March? 5 no's a day. You know what happens when you go for those 5 no's a day? You're going to get some yeses. I promise you. Okay, now this right here is what I want you guys to definitely take notes. If you go to everybody on your list and you do that's called the 5 to 7 layers of conviction. If everybody on your list went through all 5 to 7 layers, I'm almost guaranteeing they're going to sign up, all right? It's called 5 to 7 layers of conviction. Number 1, the first layer of conviction is your story. Okay? You know, where you were, where are you now, and where you're headed. So your story, like, man, when I first started Bravenly, you know, I was overweight, I was tired, I was whatever it is, physically and financially. Like for me, dude, I was in a bad way. I was behind on my mortgage by 3 months. I was going to have to get a job for the first time in 10 years. Like that was super scary to me. Where were you? Where are you now? And where are you headed? Okay. So your story is super huge, guys. Number 2. So when people ask what Bravenly is, you don't go, Bravenly has been around for 26 months. We're a faith-based company based out of Tampa, Florida. That's no. They want to hear your story first, and then plus others. You can get into that other stuff later, okay? Number 2 is someone else's story. I'm just a professional storyteller. Okay, if you guys want to share my story, hey, my friend Glenn, he's senior vice president. He almost lost his house, which, guys, I probably should have lost my house. Like, I used COVID as an excuse. It's like, hey, guys, I can't pay my bills because of COVID. I got super lucky. I didn't lose my house until I found Bravenly. So know other people's stories. Be a professional storyteller, okay? On the products and the business. And look, if you don't, sometimes when I'm trying to sign people up for the products, dude, go get Misty Lee Brewer's picture, you know, go get Randy Paul's picture and put those like, hey, look what my friend did on the Fab 5 bundle. So become a professional storyteller. Number 3, the ATM group, okay? Everybody that you guys talk to, business and products, it's mandatory that they go in these ATM groups. The Bravenly Breakthrough Community page, everybody you've talked to, are they in that page? And then ATM stands for add. You add to the group, and then you tag them Tag them on somebody's before and after or a story that will resonate. Okay, maybe they just want the golds. Go to the magnifying glass, type in golds, find a story, tag them, and then you give them the message, okay? Then Bravely Insiders is for business. Business, though, you add them to both groups, okay? Bravely Insiders and the Bravely Breakthrough community page. Number 4 is a third-party tool. Are you guys using your tools? And if you don't have these tools, then get them from your upline, or if you're on my team, you can get them from me later. The people want to know about the products. I have a picture of all, I don't know how many products I have. I think it's like 12 of what it all does and all the ingredients. And I just forward them, like 12 of them. If they want to know about the products, that's something you can do, or the product video. Okay. Or another thing, you can go in the Bravely Breakthrough community page, and if you go in the guide section, there's actually 2-minute YouTube videos. Maybe they just want to know about the balance. Go in the guide section, and I think it's like guide number 5 or something like that. Go to balance, tag them. Okay. So third-party tool. Then I send the 4-minute Why Bravely of Aspen. I don't do anything longer because you don't want to lose people. So I have that saved. That's what I send people. And then I only send the compensation plan video to people who have been seasoned in network marketing, or in case they ask it. Sometimes people get confused. I'm good at comp plans. And I'll say, look, we get paid 10 different ways. Okay. We get paid all these different ways. Like my last company, we had a 1-page comp plan. Like, man, it was so easy to understand. I was like, well, you got paid like it was 1 page. We're getting paid 10 pages over here. Okay. But seriously, I'm like, you're getting paid on a 1-pager. I'm getting paid on a 10-pager. Just trust me, okay? So I send that video. That's the only way I'll send that video out. You can also like go to your app. There's videos you can send from the app, or you can go to the Bravely Insiders page. You got all those videos in there to tag people. That's a third-party tool. Number 5 is samples. I sampled 8 people this week, and 2 of them have already signed up as ambassadors, and they said if the products work, that they're going to become a brand partner. Invest in your business. Those 2 people that bought have already paid for all the samples I sent out. I've already made my money back. And guess what? I know they're going to love the products, and this is residual income. We have an 85%. They're going to order every month. Okay. Look, put in your back, and sometimes I'll put the Rush Extreme in my backpack, and I'll carry those little bitty water bottles with me. I'm going to share my story with my waitress. Has anybody shared Bravely with you yet? Or maybe I formed her, hey, you're a waitress. Are you going to school? Hey, this is what I'm doing. God, you got to try this product. Give it to them right there on the spot. Sample people in the gym. Okay, here's another deal. Go to your customers tomorrow and put this on your to-do list. Go to your customers. You can see what they've ordered. If they've never ordered Rush Extreme, they're already making you money. Send them a Rush Extreme. Like, try to get them. And look, I don't sample people unless, like, if they say, hey, I'm ready to buy right now. The only way else, I don't lead with a sample. I lead with something else, and then I'll fall back on samples. So go to your customer list. If they've never taken the Rush Extreme, then give them a sample. Then they may want to order that. The next thing, number 6, is introduce them to a third party. I always say there's no party like a third party, guys. If you're doing this business by yourself, you're probably struggling. You're probably not doing that well, because people think that you're the expert. Like, I believe I'm probably close maybe to an expert, but I put everybody in a 3-way chat with Ricky and Carly, and sometimes Brittany. It just depends on if she's in Bora Bora or Hawaii or not. So anyways, like, I always introduce people to my upline. Some people may like a call better. Some people, 3-way chats are fun and easy. Or it's a 3-way Zoom. Or you can start in a chat, share a little bit, and then take it to a Zoom or something like that. But what I tell people, I said, look, let me show you how easy this is. I'm going to introduce you to the 2 people that are helping me crush this business. This is all I do. I say a little bit, like, you're the preview, guys, you're the preview to the movie. Please don't be the movie. You say a little bit, say, hey, let me show you how easy this is. I'm going to introduce you to my 2 friends that are helping me. They're absolute rock stars, and they're going to be able to answer all your questions. I don't just go to them like, hey, I'm going to throw you in a chat with my upline and let them answer your questions. Guys, they're not going to do anything. You're going to lose them. So I said, hey, let me show you who this is. I'm introduce you to my 2 people that are helping me. And I've never had anybody tell me no. I've never had anybody leave a chat because I do it correctly. Don't just add them to a chat without telling them you're going to add them to a chat. Okay. So yeah, and definitely edify them. And so once you put them in a 3-way chat, you say, in the chat. So I don't just, and so you want to help your sponsor out. Don't just, hey, Glenn, this is Brianna. Brianna, this is like, you don't want to do that. You want to say, hey, Glenn, I got my friend Brianna here. She's a single mom of 2 kids. She's working 2 jobs. She definitely would love to use some extra income, and she's looking to shed a few pounds. That gives me an idea about that person, and then I can close them a lot easier. And then I'll say, hey, Brianna, this is my awesome upline, Carly Foster. She's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm so lucky to have her as a leader. You know, I just want to edify and pump up that person and make them be like a rock star, okay? I have a lady on my team right now going for director, and she trusts me and thinks that I'm great enough, but I wanted to show her the success system. If you guys don't show the success system, it won't duplicate. I've seen teams that have one person that just recruited 1 million frontline, but it didn't go deep because they're not introducing people to their leaders, okay? And this isn't about recruiting. This, what I'm going to tell you now, guys, let your upline help you. Let your upline, if you're on 4, I'm reaching down 4 levels down here, helping my team down here. Fire burns up. This is all of our business. Let your upline help you, guys. Like, you don't own this, just let us help you. Trust me. The more people that's helping your people, the better. Number 7, the final one is a sip-in social or an event. Have people over to your house. Like, you know, you can throw on, like I have a slideshow. If you don't have a slideshow, I can give it to you. Or maybe you don't want to do, like, we can do the slideshow and you can have me or your leader come live on over the screen. But do sip-in socials and have people over, like, you know, 2-on-1s. I have a lady that's local. I've been doing 2-on-1 meetings. Like, that works really good. So 5 to 7, like, guys, go back to your list and make sure that they've done all of these things. Oh, here's another deal. When you're sending out a video, and write this down, I say, if I sent you the short 4-minute video, would you watch it? Because sometimes we don't know, like, we send them a video and we don't know when to follow up. So that, hey, if I sent you a product video, would you watch it? And she's like, yeah. Okay, so that's that on that. Okay, just a couple more, just a little bit longer, and we'll be done here in just a little bit. Guys, know your seasons, okay? A lot of people bow out of nutritional network marketing in October, November, and December. They're like, man, Bravenly's just not working for me. It's so hard. People don't need products in the winter. Like, they like eating with their family. They like going out. They just, look, the hardest that I work is October, November, and December. Like, I work 10 times as hard then. And that's why I have success the rest of the year. Some people take vacations, they quit. Dude, most people that switch companies in October, November, and December because it's getting a little bit harder. But that's going to happen in every company. They're going to be switching every year. So work harder in the off season to have fruit in the now season, okay? What's going on right now, guys? We have income tax season, right? People are about to get their income taxes. Guess what? It's heating up here in Louisiana. It's 85 degrees. I don't know what it is where you guys are, but it's heating up here. It's definitely hot in Florida. People need what we have, right? And then we got summer right after that. So from now until about September, it's making it rain season, okay? So guys, just know your seasons, all right? And there's a 90-day pipeline. So don't think that you're just going to go out and talk to people and they're going to get their income tax seasons and buy from you tomorrow. Again, it takes time. So there's a 90-day funnel. If you haven't been working for the past 90 days, don't expect that faucet to be pouring out right now. You got to put in the work now. And if you work every day, your business for 90 days, in 90 days, you'll never be able to shut that spigot off. Like, it's going to flow like nobody's business, okay? So no, if you've been working and doing your due diligence the past 90 days, you're about to get rewarded. So know that as well. Overcoming objections, I kind of already talked about that. I'm forming everybody. If I know that they don't have money and time, before they can tell me they don't have money and time, I'm like, hey, look, I know that you're struggling. You have you're a single mom, you have multiple kids, whatever. I would love to help you earn some extra income to take some pressure off of you. I would love to help you get more time back. And they're going to like, how's he going to help me get more time? Because I'm spending more time. Look, you're the preview to the movie. You just introduce people to me in the morning, put me in some chats, go to work, take care of your kids. I'm going to take care of your chat. So answer their objection before they can give it to you, right? We're almost done. I'm going to end with just a couple things and we're just about done. So guys, I want to challenge you guys again, like I said earlier, go for a no, try to go for 5 a day, be consistent, 10 new reach outs a day, be adding to your list, 10 follow-ups, be relentless. If you're having a bad day, like just push through, be relentless, believe in yourself. When people are talking to you, do you feel 10 feet tall and bulletproof, or do you feel like, you know what, I'm nervous, I'm scared, like people are probably going to tell me no? Change your attitude and your mindset and believe in yourself, believe in Aspen, believe in Cora, believe in whoever your leader is, believe that we're going to help take you to the promised land. And when you're talking to people, they can feel that sense of confidence coming up. Do you want to join somebody confident or somebody that's kind of scared and taking a foot back? Okay. So guys, be confident in what we have. We have the best company in the world, the best products, and be brave, guys. You guys got this. And I think that's all I got for now. I might have had more notes, but hopefully that was helpful, guys.
Yes, that was amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming on here and sharing all those with us. I knew you had a lot of good things to say, and I know you didn't get to talk about it all at conference. So I was really excited to hear all your tips. So thank you so very much. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Wednesday evening, and I will shoot this recording out once I get it uploaded for you.
Guys, let me know if you have any questions. Like, you can message me in Messenger, or you can message Cora and then she'll reach out to me, but I don't mind. Look, we're all here to help each other. So if you need me, hey, I'm there for you. Just let me know, guys. Hope you guys have a great night.
Bye. Thank you.